We're awaiting the unsealing of redacted documents on convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. ABC News reports that former President Bill Clinton is among more than 150 people set to be identified in those documents. Let's bring in Marc Thiessen, Fox News contributor. Mark, good morning. Happy New Year. What do you think of this? Obviously, there's been a lot of speculation about this, these documents, and a lot of talk about who's on that list and what it means.
Yeah, well, first of all, it's just a disgrace that it's taken this long for these names to be unsealed. I mean, Jeffrey Epstein's crimes came to light a decade ago. He died 5 years ago. Rich and powerful people were associates of a known sex trafficker, and their names have been protected for all these years. And it's now only now we're learning the identities of 150 associates of this man. It's just a sign of how the judicial system protects the rich and powerful and doesn't do justice for the victims.
Where do you think it goes, however? I mean, this is obviously all tied to the Ghislaine Maxwell case and the trial, but where do you think it goes from here?
Well, I mean, you know, it's interesting that Bill Clinton's name apparently is on that list 55 times. You know, Republicans have been kind of wistful for the Clinton years of the last in recent years. This is the president who told us the era of big government was over. He signed welfare reform. He balanced the budget. He signed legislation to crack down on and deport illegal migrants. And you know, now the era of big government is back. We've got the worst border crisis in American history, and so Republicans have kind of looked back and said, why were we so mean to this guy? Why didn't we appreciate him more when we had him? And then something like this comes out, and you realize this is why. He was a cretin. It reminds you of the Monica Lewinsky scandal, Troopergate, the bimbo eruptions, Paula Jones. I mean, the list goes on, and now he's, you know, on a list with associated with this known child sex trafficker. It's a reminder of why Republicans, you know, should not be wistful for the Clinton years, despite the policy differences.
Yeah, and obviously there's been a lot of effort on Capitol Hill to get to this list, to get to who's on the list. But as far as legal action or legal liability going forward, there's a real question mark there. Yeah, I mean, we don't know who's on the list. We don't know what it says about Bill Clinton. We don't know if he is accused of doing anything other than being associated with this guy. So we really have to wait and see what the list says and what the individuals are accused of. But there are 150 people whose names have not been previously publicly identified, many of them, who were associates of a known sex trafficker. I mean, this is a guy who was raping young girls. You know, and if we take that seriously as a society, then we've got to hold consequences for these people. And maybe they're not. I don't know if there can be legal consequences, but there certainly should be, you know, social consequences. You know, this whole line. You know, the Democrats lionized Bill Clinton after he left office, after he survived his impeachment. They have feted him at Democratic conventions, and they tried to elect his wife because they wanted a Clinton political machine to give him one more big win. And you know, they sold their souls to defend Bill Clinton. And maybe I'd like to see some of these Democrats who defended Bill Clinton over the years finally come out and say, you know, maybe we were wrong. Maybe this guy really isn't a hero of the Democratic Party. Maybe he shouldn't be speaking at the Democratic convention this summer. Maybe he should be shunned by our party. All right, Marc Thiessen, we're going to watch those documents. It might be coming today. We appreciate it.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.